Hello,
I'm Hannah,
and I'm Susan.
and this is a list of reasons that we're not allowed to cook unsupervised. I exploded a plate.
A glass plate.
It was like a ceramic china plate. And how do you do this?
Easily.
I was boiling eggs.
And a plate blew up.
Okay, so we're in the kitchen, and someone had just washed these plates, and they were in the dish rack, so they're still wet.
Dead.
And so I grabbed one of them, and I just sort of put it on like the element next to the one that I was cooking on. But I didn't realize this, but I turned the wrong element on. So the plate was on the hot one, and the pot with like the water and the eggs and stuff
Was on the cold.
was on a different one that wasn't on. So then
The plate went boom.
no, so I noticed, so I picked it up, and it was really, really hot, so I put it back down, and then a few seconds later it kind of exploded, and like pieces went everywhere, and yeah, not my best moment.
No.
Your turn to embarrass yourself on the internet.
Okay, well, about a week ago, actually only like 4 days ago, I found a recipe for microwaved brownies, which are actually really good if you don't melt your bowl.
Which she did.
I made the brownie mixture. Perfect, tasted really good. Probably ate half of it before I put it in the microwave. Put it in the microwave in a plastic bowl. Had it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. I was told it was only about a minute and something, but no, I was like, this will make it nicer. So, about 3 minutes later, when I heard the microwave beep and came back to get it out, the microwave stunk. And I opened it, and all of this yellowy smoke went flying into my face, and it stunk. So I immediately closed the door and started freaking out. And then after a bit, called Dad. He's like, "What have you done this time?" And I go, what happens if you put a plastic bowl in the microwave? Plastic bowls are fine in the microwave. Tell that to this! I say, holding up my melted
The
plastic
thing that
bowl.
makes this funnier is that I told her before she started that those particular bowls couldn't go in the microwave.
And I thought, nah. She doesn't know what she's on about. It'll be fine. I'll have a brownie and laugh in her face. But no.
No, I laughed in her face.
While I had to throw my brownie out.
Yeah,
because it was
until
probably
she
full of
reminded me
toxins.
of the time I melted a bowl.
Oh.
Which went a little bit like this. So, I was like making food for my little brother, and he was in the kitchen.
2 minute noodles.
And he kept talking, and he was distracting me, so I wasn't focusing. And I got a plastic bowl, and I put the noodles in, and I was trying to like answer his questions and things while cooking. So, you know, I put them in, and I was like, you know, if I leave it in for 2 minutes, it'll never cook, so I put it in for like 5. And then I came back a couple minutes later, maybe 3, and I was like, oh, I'll just check on them and stir them. So I opened the microwave, and all this yellow smoke came out everywhere, and I took the bowl out, and I'd forgotten to put water in.
So she just had dry noodles.
So the noodles were completely black, and the bowl was melting, and the yellow smoke went everywhere, and it filled our entire house. And the thing is that Mum wasn't home at this point, so it's just like us, and like my brother and Dad.
So we all had to sit outside the house for about an hour.
Yeah, we spent a couple of hours outside, and I freaked out. I thought Mum's gonna come home, and she's gonna yell at me. So I went and hid like around the side of the house, and I climbed a tree and sat there with my blanket for a few hours.
Mum didn't yell, she thought it was freaking hilarious.
She laughed at me.
No.
And they constantly remind me of it.
All the time.
Yeah. So,
every time we go to make 2 minute noodles.
The moral of that story is that we really shouldn't be allowed to cook unsupervised.
Yes. At all.
Ever.
Ever.
Nope.
Other than melting bowls and blowing up plates, we also make quite a mess.
I mean, I always say the food usually tastes okay. I just can't guarantee the kitchen will always be intact. You know what to do if you liked it. Click the like button. And if you want to see more of us, check out our other videos and subscribe. And bye.
Why are you laughing? Oh yeah. Was actually filming.